I saw y'all giving shoes to kids that are in Oak Cliff too, which is where I grew up. You know, that just it was a no-brainer to reach out. My name is Luigi R, and I grew up in Oak Cliff. I sell shoes. We have 2 sneaker stores called Addicted in Dallas, and you know, I just basically buy, sell, trade shoes now. Started, you know, with a little bit as a hobby, but then now it's my full-time job, 12 to 7, Monday through Saturday. I remember one time I was getting new shoes for back to school, and this is when I was going from a size 7 to a 7.5, so there was a big price gap between that. And at the time, my dad was a Pizza Hut driver, and we were going through a recession at the time. It was like 05, 06, I want to say. And I remember him going to Famous Footwear and trying to buy a pair of &1s for $59.99. And it was, you know, it was a little pricey for him because the kid size was like $39.99. So he, you know, so like I remember the Famous Footwear employee pulling him to the side and kind of telling him that he was being cheap or whatever. You know, but my dad didn't have money, you know what I'm saying? So he got, you know, he got a little upset, and I'm pretty sure that hurt his feelings a lot. And then we ended up going next door to Kohl's, and I ended up getting a pair of Reeboks for $40 that was on sale. And then when I wore it to school, it turns out they were girl Reeboks because the heel was bigger. Like, it's like, this is the regular heel, mine was like that. But I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And then, but the kids knew, so you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of, you know, controversy for that. You know, I got roasted, like, you wearing girl shoes. That's a bad feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then I came back home and got mad at him. And on top of that, was like, these are girl shoes, Dad. Like, you know, I didn't want to wear them, so I started wearing my old shoes. And I'm pretty sure, you know, that's, you know, it's a mental thing, dude. Like, you know, because growing up now, I think about that. I'm like, how would I feel in his shoes? And that moment there really is what made me want to reach out to y'all. You know, because I've held that like my whole life. To give back, it makes me feel real good. You know, it makes me feel like, you know, like I accomplished something that you know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I would have loved to somebody to be like, here goes a pair of white Forces, Brody, or here goes a pair of, you know, some Adidas. You know what I'm saying? But that are men's. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't, or, you know, a Reeboks or something, you know, like, you know, something that's not bad, you know what I'm saying? We're Addicted to Kicks. We have 2 Dallas locations. We have one inside the Redbird Mall, you know, on Camp Wisdom, and then we have another one downtown at 211 North Ervay Street, floor 10. We have a huge selection of shoes. You know, we have all the stuff that sells out everywhere. We buy, sell, and trade. So, you know, if the shoe is a little high price, you know, we negotiate. We could bring the price down. You bring some shoes in, help knock it down, maybe even walk out, you know, 2 for 1 or something like that. And it could be any condition, you know, but we do pay a little less, you know, for used shoes, but new shoes we pay market. So, you know, if you have any shoes that, you know, you're brand new, never worn, bring them by, we'll buy them from you. And if you're looking for some shoes, you know, we got everything. You know, like I said, this is all size 13, this is all size 12, 11s. You know, you just come up here, you're gonna find something every time. We also have the largest selection. Well, I don't want to say that, that's too much, but we have a large selection of vape. And it's getting bigger every day, and we're just, you know, we're gonna have the shorts in next week. We're gonna have more vape shoes in. Nikes, Jordans, Yeezys, we're gonna keep it coming, not stopping. So just stop by, see us, you know. Yeah, just give us a follow, check us out, you know. We got a bunch of stuff, you know. If you're about to go out, you need a fit, you hit us up, DM us. We'll even open up the store at 8, 9 p.m. if you need us to for an appointment. We require a deposit, but you know what I'm saying? If you need a fit, we're here. You know what I'm saying? We're here 24/7 if you need us to. You know? The downtown location, Redbird Mall hours. But come check us out.
How come you put a injection needle on the?
Cause it's like addicted. Like you're like, you know, like you're like. Yeah, cause people do get addicted. It's crazy. Like a lot of people come up here. And I feel them. Like a lot of people get addicted. Like we have customers that they're like, man, I haven't got shoes in like a long time. And then they come in here and buy one pair, and then they go out to the club, and everybody's like, oh man, those shoes are fucking amazing, da da da. And they come back next weekend and they're like, yeah, I just got paid, I need another pair. You know, because last week they was gassing me up super hard about that shoe, and it's just like people get addicted to kicks. That's what the store's called, is addicted to kicks. So it makes sense. Yeah, I understand too. I when I first got into the shoe game, you know, I was like, I'm just gonna sell, not buy. And then you start buying a pair and wearing it, and people compliment you on it, and it just becomes like, okay, I'm gonna get another one, so you know, look super clean, you know, and then you just end up liking it so much and wearing them, and it becomes it's a snowball effect. It's bad. It gets bad with some people, you know. So yeah, it's an addiction for sure, you know.